and try not to fall asleep sitting up at one point.
Dude, that would have been the other thing. At like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, when I'm hitting that wall for myself, I would have been asleep. I've been like, wait, what? Huh?
Wait, huh?
Something happened?
Yeah,
Man.
so George Daniel, Nick Lindbergh, Ben Belt, Scott Boyd, and Jesse Plessinger is the alternate.
It's a darn good team.
That's a ridiculous team.
Yep.
That's, I mean, they're all ridiculous teams, but that team is...
That's a dangerous, ridiculous team.
Right. Yeah.
Well, buddy, I'm going to let you do your thing.
All right, partner.
And I'm just going to hang out. I might watch you for a little bit. I might come back over a little bit later on. But you got me for like a good hour. That was nice.
I mean, I'm stoked that it didn't go 3 and done. And here's the women's. Kelly, Brandy, Bree, who is stupid good, Christy Randall, and Tammy Atwood.
Yeah, that's a darn good team.
That's a ridiculous
we saw
women's
Brandy,
team.
how great she is.
Oh, yeah.
And Jason Watt, kick Sean out. Jason, we had such a pleasant time this past weekend, and you're being mean to me already? No, honestly, buddy, it was great to hang out with you, and it was awesome. I'm trying to say your son's name.
Ashton.
It was awesome to see Ashton. I was trying to combine the two and meet him. He's a great kid, bud. You should be proud of that one. Gregory Amex in there. Where's he?
I don't even want to talk to him right now.
Oh, okay.
He look at this one. Look at Dayton. Taylor Gillum, Jacqueline Ward, Kathy Lewis, Beth Schaefer. Jacob Schaefer's better half.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a good team.
No
bud.
slouches there either.
All right, I'm getting out of here before I have to stay.
So
I love
anyway,
ya.
what you were saying, I'm kidding. I will graciously let you go while reaching for you longingly.
I'm Kerry Thaxton, as what it says on the screen. And Ryan George, the voice of Cincy Event Streaming, will be taking over from here, and you guys are all going to love that. Way more than me being on here, that's for sure.
Well, I mean, I don't think that that's true, but I appreciate you.
Well, I love you, and I will catch you on the flippity flip. Ha, I stole it. You're welcome.
Love you, big guy.
Love you too, bud. Love all you guys. Hit that share button.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry. I'm just getting back. There are too many opportunities to say hi and goodbye to people. Summer Showdown here in Wyndham West is a giant family reunion in the dart community. And I just can't, if you know me, I can't not say hi. I can't not say bye. I can't shake a hand or can't bypass on shaking a hand. But I'm back. And just in time to see the battle of Mike McKimmy and Josh Lane get underway. We should have capitalized the K in McKimmy. And I'm unfortunately and saddened to say, in the best way, that I'm no longer partnered by Sean Green from To The Point Streaming and the CDC and the PDC and the CSC and the TOC and the PPD and the FBI, and he's Mr. ESPN. He's my analogy. He's my letters guy. He's an English teacher. So you got me. Sorry. Apologies in advance. We are back. We are live. 2022 Summer Showdown, Wyndham West, Indianapolis, Indiana, just off 465 by the airport. We'll be here all weekend long. It's currently about 2 o'clock. No, it's 1 o'clock. And, yeah, we're off and running here. Josh Lane, Mike McKimmy, loser side, best of 3, race to 2, however you'd like to word it. They'll go double in, double out, split bowl, cricket choice. Anne Marie Hoskins chiming in saying, hi, I'm sorry we just missed you with Sean. He is a celebrity and a gentleman all at the same time. So nice to see. I'm so excited that he got to pop down. Now I just have to see Megan, and then my weekend will be complete in the green department, unless they bring the kids, and then I'll be super happy. So we're off and moving. A little slow round, bit of a slow round there for Josh. He's got the cap back on. He's plugging away. Needed another one. Finds a ton. Keeps him just ahead of Mike. So I actually had the pleasure of throwing with Mike at the MS Blind Draw in the Hote, a.k.a. Terre Haute, run by Mr. Ewing. But Mike is an amazing guy. Been throwing darts a long time. Smooth talker, smooth shot, nice, just a nice guy. Like, I really thoroughly enjoyed the experience. We had never thrown together. I'd never really even seen him throw. It was an amazing time. So he's a guy that I will always cheer for, always hope to see the best out of, always hope to see good things for, because he's just a good guy all the way around. And Josh Lane, goes without saying, Josh finding a double 20 to take leg one. Josh Lane is a gentleman and a scholar himself, and a terrific shot. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to pop down and try to operate the scoreboard, hopefully successfully. Give me 30 seconds. All right, I'm back. I did it. I didn't ruin it. And we're out and running, and looks like Mike's taking a steadfast lead here so far. Josh looking to make a stand on the 17s. That's not if Mike didn't get rid of him right away. Only gets 2. They'll give Josh another round on him. Josh finding 68. Give him a 5-point lead, but single 17 to close, move on. And then back-to-back treble 20s. Mike McKimmy going straight savage this cricket leg. But ladies and gentlemen, let's take this opportunity. Like, share, subscribe, say hey. Come talk to me. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know who you're cheering for. Let me know your thoughts and dreams. See if I can help. Be here live from the Wyndham West all weekend long. I'm your boy Ryan George, back like I never left. Super excited to be here. Super excited to be a part of the action. I'll be throwing later on this evening, giving cricket a run. Give me just a second here while we are trying to get a couple there we go. We're back in business. We're back moving and grooving. Sorry, guys. We had just the slightest technical issue there. As always, try to make sure we can bring you guys the best show possible. As Josh Lane single to a treble. Big 7 to open. With Mike only finding 320s, but he still got him to dance on, and a treble tightens it right back up. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Paul Rogers in the chat. Paul, always good to see you. Always good to hear from you. Always good to talk to you, sir. Johnny looking to get rid of that. Goes single 19. Just wires off the treble. Mike's looking to take the 19 away. Instead, opts to treble 20. Since he tripped, he goes back down, but only gets 2. But that'll go a long way, because now you're a stick and close. Johnny needs, to be really honest, he needs a pair of trebles here. Well, there's the first one. Only finds 1, pushes that last star just a bit high. Well, Mr. Rogers, that makes me feel amazing, dude, that you would spend your lunch break with me. I mean that genuinely. We've had a couple of you say that today, that you've been taking time out of your day at work or on your lunch break or on your lunch hour, and you're actually sitting here listening to me yammer on, and I'll tell you what, guys, that means the literal world. I do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Alyssa Stewart chiming in saying, let's go, Mike. Well, Mike is in a dogfight right now. McKimmy looking to take away. Can't do it, so he goes treble 20. So Josh going to come back and stare at that 18 again. He needs to light him on fire. And that is an excellent start. And he backs it up. And tries to stab the close. Gets a single. Needed 2. Leaves it open. But a 40-point lead. But a treble 20 from Mike flips that on his head. Mike just doing Mike things. Man, fantastic shots these two are. Josh to look to 17. Match ago, he was lighting that 17 on literal fire. Goes 4 mark, leaves with 3 points, and opts to close to force the issue on a 3-point trot. And Mike just effortless, but closed the 17s he did, but he only put 2 in the 15, so Josh could steal the board right here. Point lead and all. Travel. Single. 16. Oh, he stayed for another treble. Holy cow. Look at this. So going with 9-point deficit, opts to do the single 15 close. He's going to risk it for the biscuit. But Josh one dart trip 16. Needs bowls. So it is now 4-2 in favor of Josh on the bull. Mike needs 4 of them. Needs 2 doubles. Cannot do it. And flights it. And that very well may be all she wrote. If Mr. Josh Lane can step up, hit 2 bullseyes. Oh no, needs a double. Only finds a single. So again, McKimmy needs 3. And fails to find a single one. So Josh, to move on and send Mike's day to an end, single bull and gets it done. So that'll be it. 4-2-9 for Mr. Josh Lane, sending Mike McKimmy home. Nobody on the other board. So that's it. So we'll hop in between here again. Josh Lane getting it done. So again, we're live. Showdown 2022 here at the Wyndham. Here's your opportunity to like, share, subscribe. Call your mom, call your dad, tell your friends. We are on. We are live and we are in session. I'm your boy Ryan George with Cincy Event Streaming. If ever in doubt, talk it out. Juan's wandering on me right now, looking like he's looking for a match. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, everybody, so Juan is going out. He's got 2 prospective matches in the making. He's going to go out and grab them and pull them to this board. Pull them to these boards instead of letting them go to the other ones. So get ready because they're going to be big. Got some big names potentially coming to the pit. But I just want to take a second to tell everybody, hey, love everybody out there. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I know that you could be doing many, many, many other things. And there are many, many, many people far more talented than I that do this. But it just means the world. It is an honor. It's a pleasure. I find myself in awe of this sometimes because it's a simple pleasure. Like, I fell into this on accident, and I found out that I truly do love doing it on accident. Whether or not I'll ever be good at it is to be predetermined, but, you know, the good Lord himself is the only one that knows whether or not I'll ever be truly good at this or not. But like they say, do what you love. You never work a day in your life. And I'm having way too much fun to be working. Dan, that is one of the ones he's going to try. We'll just talk it out. Either he's going to grab me Dan and Tim, or he's going to grab me Nick and Joel Shockey. So we will see. He's working on it. He may be able to pull them both to the pit, and we'll bounce back and forth. I'm not sure how it's going to work out. And I appreciate you, Mr. Paul Rogers. You were always so unbelievably kind, and I do appreciate and value your opinion, and for you to say that means a lot. I appreciate that genuinely. I'm just trying to have myself a good old time and do the best I can with what I got and who I'm with. So if we can do that, we'll always have ourselves a good old time, and we can always go home with a smile. It'll be nice to see you at 2. Sorry, popping in really random. It'll be good to see you too, Paul. So, Dan Higginbotham, if you're still around, we are going to stagger. So, Nick and Joel are going to get started here in a minute, and we've got Tim and who's Tim playing? Burke, but they're going to start delayed start on the other board so we can go one and transition into the other. So I'm going to try my darndest, bestest to give you both. We're going to work real hard for that. So I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to throw some stuff away. I've got a few things I got to toss in the trash bin right here. I'm going to grab a beverage, which is in the cooler behind me, and then I'll be right back. We're going to get popping. We're going to get this started. Nick Lindbergh, Joel Shockey, don't go anywhere. Oh, a.k.a. Shockey Light. Just to make sure I got that right, because I know his dad's going to listen. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. It's going to get kicked off here real soon. And we're off and running. Joel Silky Light. It's Shockey, but that's okay. I like to say Silky. Neither or failed to get in first round. Nick gets in. Now you're in double one. Follows treble 5, but guess what? You're off and running. It doesn't have to be pretty. You're still running. I'm currently in a Tuesday league that's very much like that. I might double in on one a whole lot, but at least I'm there. And here comes Nick Lindbergh, ladies and gentlemen. Treble 20, followed by treble 20. Give me 180, bud. Just over top 140. Let me tell you what. I'm here to tell you right here, right now. I love Joel Shockey, Shockey Light. And I love me some Nick Lindbergh. Nick is one of the most humble, down-to-earth, but at the same time ridiculously, amazingly talented guys I've seen throw soft tip darts or steel. If you haven't checked out he's got his own custom barrel from Galaxy Barrel Designs, and it's legit. Guy's legit. Good guy. Just a good person. Like an excellent human being. And then we got Joel Shockey, and Joel is just, he's a good old boy. He's an insanely talented dart shot. Just a good guy and a good person to be around. Met him and his dad a year and a half ago now at Canton. Amazing people. The whole family, amazing. So the beauty of this moment is that we've got two ridiculously good darters duking it out as Lindbergh goes high ton 171. And he will look at the double 8 when he comes back, leaving Joel sitting there staring. Unfortunately, 336. Finds himself a treble 19. Gets to 260, but he's still sitting back at the back row there as we will take it to double 8. That was weird. Sorry, my camera's got backwards. Yeah, I was trying to adjust the camera and it was on the wrong board. That's the one thing I can't do is I'm running blind on a board. As Joel finds himself treble 20 kicking at the cricket. Almost gets himself a 5 mark. Someone tell Joel that Elliot is watching. Katie, I will see if there is a safe and constructive way that I can do that without... All right, Juan, I have a mission for you. All right, that message is being delivered in a subtle, safe way so that we do not break. I don't want to break his concentration, so we're going to pass it to Dad and give Dad the opportunity to let him tell him, because I don't want to ever interrupt a man's flow. You know what I mean? When he's moving and shaking. Thank you, Mr. Juan Valle. Appreciate you, sir. Keith Atkinson, yeah, Lindbergh's he's just a good dude. Yeah. All right, Katie, message delivered between Dad and Joel, or between Dad and Joel Sr. We will know. And a Skip Whitlock, it's really funny that you pop in, Skip, because just as you pop in, I look down. 101 viewers, ladies and gentlemen. We have 101 people watching right now. I could not be more honored or thrilled. But I mean, let's be really honest. You're here for the Darters, and I don't blame you, because they be good. Boy, they good. All right, Joel looking trip 18. Did not get it. So Joel is rich in wedges and lacking in points. Gregory Amick says Tripp said he's winning level 1 in 21 years. Well, that'd be good, Greg, because you'll be 23 years old then, and you'll be able to be there. So that's a thing. And Joel just continues to chip away, chip away, chip away. Treble 16. He's going to continue to pound that number until he can get comfortable and start to chip back and away. Keith Atkinson, LOD endorsement. And you know what? I wasn't brand new to darts, but I drew Nick and Hamilton, and I was like, bro, I'm going to try my best not to let you down. And he literally looked at me and goes, you can never let me down. You're going to be fine. We're going to have fun. It's going to be a good time. We're going to be good to go. And thank you, Miss Sharon Butler, for sharing it to the Galaxy page. You're pretty accurate. Everybody pretty much does love Nick. Wow, Gregory Amix. I miss Sean Green. Bring him back. I would if I could, sir. I wouldn't heartbeat, because I would gladly work every moment of every day alongside Sean Green when it comes down to doing commentary like this. But it's okay. Don't be mad that I just told you were an exceptionally young person. Not that it's untrue. And Benny Van Hook got my back, so we're good. And here he goes. He starts the chip away process. Gonna punch and fight, treble punch fight. Put the pressure on Joel. Treble 17, he needs to close 16. I would have closed, even with it being Nick Lindbergh. Don't get me wrong. I would have just pushed him to do it. But thank you, Sharon, for sharing it out to the Galaxy page. We do appreciate what you're doing there for us, and we do appreciate Nick Lindbergh, and we do appreciate your husband being on the stream earlier, and we did appreciate Hoynie being on the stream earlier. So, and Ben was on last night, so lots of Galaxy everywhere. And Jason Watt was in the chat talking with me earlier today, and that was amazing. So, all kinds of love for dart brokers and Galaxy darts, dart barrels and apparel. Gotta make sure I get it all right. All right, Nick. Still fighting. Kicking and screaming. Big trouble. He's up in points, but he's going to stay, but he flights and rolls. Unfortunate and unlucky. So he leaves the 17s. Michael Parson, Amix over Van Hook. I'm not getting in the middle of that. You couldn't pay me enough to get in the middle of that beef. You're very welcome, Sharon. Thank you. Yeah, no, Sharon, you've got an amazing stable of talent, and not just talented players, but really nice people too, and that speaks to volumes. You know what I mean? You understand. You've been around the scene. You know what I'm talking about. Like, having the good people is just as good as having talented people. Joel coming up just a hair short, treble 2. Wanting the 15 gone. And this is just a match, man. We're just fighting. And Nick Ops in for the close. Joel finds himself a bowl. Just rolls 2 dots out. And opts for the big treble third dart. But 1 point match, but gives Nick Lindbergh hat trick opportunity to win it. 1-2. And just flights into the 10, a dot out. So we are staring at a 3-1. 3-1. Joel Shockey Light needs 3. He's just a dot over. Change your angle. Find your approach. Flight rolls off. Needs a double in the worst way. Does find the double to close the bowl. Bob Cunningham getting involved. Uh-oh. We're all in trouble now. As Nick finds bullseye to take leg 2 to go up 2-0 in this race to 3. They will go back. We're going to swing it back over to 0-1. 5-0-1 in double-double. Split the bull. Atta boy. They are doing loser start, not alternate. So Joel will get us kicked off. Come on, brother. Atta boy. Third dart, but you're in. And you doubled the 20 this time, not double 1, so you got a little more to show for it. Nick, give me a 160. Oh, wires it. And on the second dart, just grabs above the third, so clean 60 to get in. This drink beverage brought to you by the folks at Cincy Event Streaming for providing me with beverage, because I was parched. Beautiful switch, 2 treble 19s for 134. Nick is just stone cold and consistent. Finds himself a ton after drawing the first 2 a little short. Joel, dot above, dotted saddle corner into the 3. That'll hurt because it grabbed and pulled the next one right back over there too. Treble 20. Single. Shoo. Another even ton. Benny says the man, the myth, the legend, James Allen Eichhorst has joined us. Where? I haven't seen him. I haven't seen a comment yet. Unless you can see it. Joel having a rough round or 2. Only finding 45. Parsons saying his crispy white kicks. Okay, I'm here for it. 96 on the trot. Well, I hope to use that Logic mic when I play later because I've got crispy Hey Dudes on, so. All right, Nick, where we going? Starting trip 20, 45 for double toe. Just up in the treble 10. So 15 for tops. Still great setup with your opponent sitting on 201. You can't be upset about it. Of course, you want to take it, but, you know, it was a good miss. Joel scratching for points, gets himself down to an out. But we're looking double top. And Nick Lindbergh, 1 dart, 1 time. At commanding. What is these Galaxy boys come to work? Larry the Eagle Butler and Nick Lindbergh with commanding 3-0 victories. And all right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for them. Joel will kick over to the loser side. Nick will move on, but we're going to pop over as promised, and get you in on Tim Neal and Dan Burke getting after each other. And if I'm nearly as talented as Dave Pig, I'll be so happy about that. I love my dudes. As we tune in just in time to see a 125 from Dan Burke. And the Philly legend, the technician, Mr. Tim Neal, the lefty. Just rolls out on the flight, finds himself a 55. He is dragging behind Dan Burke ever so slightly here. As Dan finds himself another 140 to leave 96. And Tim is going to have to get on himself a pony and run. Finds himself 83. Jeremy Toth, I don't honestly know the answer to that, sir. Yeah, I don't honestly know. Double 12 and hits it. Holy cow. Dan Burke. Dominant, straightforward leg win there. But I don't, to answer your question, Jeremy Toth, I don't honestly have an answer. I'm not sure. Red Eye Rhino kind of vanished right as I got into dirt, like right after I got into dirt, so I have no honest idea. As Tim finds treble 22nd dart. 6 mark to open up. Hoping that's not hanging down just a little too much. And I literally just realized that now having Dan Burke on here means we have yet another Galaxy-sponsored player. And, at least if I remember correctly, he's a Galaxy. Barrels and Designs. And L-Style, of course. And Dart Burgers. Yeah, there's that Dart Burgers patch. I thought it was so. So I hope, Dan, if you're still here, if you're still tuned in, I hope you're happy, sir. Hope we got you here as quick as we could so you can try to see the most of both of them. As we were staring at Dan Burke struggling ever so slightly with cricket. Tim has an opportunity to take a commanding lead here. Dan just having a hard time finding a treble at the moment. Sharon, so now that I see that 100% Galaxy, perfect, good answer. I'm glad I was accurate. New barrels for Burke, amazing. Nick and I were actually talking about his V2s the other day when we were blind together at LOD, and we were talking about his V2's coming out. So I know he's excited. I told him I'd, at least stare at him for a few minutes, if not, But Dan Burke just not quite finding a treble right here. Yeah, Benny retired this year. Then he unretired. Then he re-retired. Then he unretired. He's kind of like Brett Favre, Michael Jordan, and Tom Brady all in one. Just not that many championship rings. I don't know. Love you, Benny. And Dan is just missing right now. Like, he's not shooting bad. He's just missing. Finding 2 of everything. And the Philly legend, Tim Neal, hitting 3 to bounce it back, makes it 1 apiece. And we will go back to 0-1 because this is a race to 3. Nothing personal, Benny. We love you. I adore you. I think you're a fantastic guy, even when you're not giving me credit for how well I threw with you that one night. But, you know, I just want to see you throw darts because I know you're a good shot. So you could easily be here trying to contend with these guys. I know you can. All right, Dan. Come on now. That a boy. Get yourself in. Get yourself rolling. It's all downhill from here. Just got to get the ball rolling. I see Mr. Sean Green back here in the backdrop, making my viewership go up by just being here. Mr. Ron Thompson rocking the sleeveless shirts. Always a pleasure to see him. I hate to say it, Benny, but it's really easy to say let somebody else win it this year when you're not even here. Just saying. Adore you, but just saying. As Dan finally gets himself going, finds himself a treble 20 in that round to get 95. Here comes Tim Neal. Finds himself a 140. Getting that done. Doesn't Sean Green just look majestic back there? Majestic creature, Mr. ESPN. There's Dan. Coming alive, buddy. Come on. Put another one in there. Or a switch. All right. I like the switch. Respect the switch. Got a bit of a lead. Not a ton, but a bit. Of course, Gregory and Benny's epic bromance and rivalry goes back the ages, except Gregory's like 12, so it's hard to beat the ages. As Tim finds himself a 138. Bring Dan back to the board, looking at 268. So everybody take this opportunity to like, share, subscribe. Tell me who you got. Tell me where you're from. Hop on over to x1elite.com or nextgendarts.com to pick yourself up a set of barrels or a signature jersey. Benny's my dad. He's old enough to be your dad. So that's accurate. Okay, Timmy with a clean 60 for 141. Dan sitting at 174. Needs to look to put a lot of pressure. Definitely needs a treble. Trip 18. And hits it to leave tops. So Tim needs to clean up 141 because I do not see 40 sticking. Cannot do it now. Unfortunately, only manages 41 to level him out for an even 100. As Dan will be looking at tops. Just off the first dart. Hits it, dart number 2. So Dan Burke will take a 2-1 league. Sharon Butler, Tim is wearing the Galaxy Apparel Youth League jersey. Oh, that's what the bright orange Phoenix jersey was for the youth apparel or for the youth league. That's amazing. I cannot lie. Yeah, that's amazing. What you did with Sean and his middle school kids, that was fantastic. So yeah, those two moments, amazing things. As Tim Neal finds himself a 5 mark to get 40 points rolling in this cricket leg. And let's see if Dan can get out and get rolling because he struggled in the last cricket leg. But back-to-back treble 19s, I think, is a firm answer to a yes. Especially if he, I was going to say, stabs it and takes it. But he gets a single out of the deal. Puts the pressure back onto Tim. Treble 20. Oh, saddle corner. Dan Burke, single 19. Big treble 19. Finds himself another single, so he does not close the 20s, but he's working away. Dale Hofstetter should have stayed. Yeah, you should have stayed, bro. Would have been nice to see you. Spend some more time. Finds himself a pair of 20s, give him a 7-point lead, but that's not going to last very long. Oh, he rolls the wire after trying to push the wedge into the 18. That's why I might go single first. I understand what he's trying to do, but he just needed to ensure the close. That was the problem. As Tim goes big 5 mark. Oh, you're talking about the hero darts. Yeah. You know, I always say that you should stay. Points will win the game for you. Put the pressure on. Keep the pressure on strong to, force a mistake on their part instead of trying to be a hero on your behalf. But no, I understand that. Big 5 mark for Tim Neal. Big treble 17, third dart. Still trailing slightly in this leg, but that helps until Tim gets rid of 1 dart later. Big 5 mark from Tim Neal. He still controls the 20s. Now he's got 2 out of 3 on the 16. So that'd be a 1 dart close for him next time through. Does Dan go to 15s or does he stay on the 16 for the points? Treble 16. He's going to need another one. Going to need another one. Just underneath it, treble 7. So very close. Tim with a big trip 16. Only follows in a single 15, so he still owns 20s and 18s and a slight point lead, but Dan could do some damage here with some big darts. 2 more of those would be huge. All right, Tim. 8 points, looking to close. Gets the close done. Finds a treble 20 for his effort. So Dan Burke will be looking bullseyes. Looking to establish a bit of a close here. He does close up the board. Tim finding bowls, so Tim will win leg 4. The second cricket leg, that was 2. And will force a deciding leg. We will go leg 5. They will diddle up. There can only be one as Dan Burke goes dot inside the bowl. And Tim goes dot outside, so it'll be Dan's option to go first or choose the game. He says first, Tim says cricket, which is what they do 99% of the time. No doubt about that. So this one's to move on. The other one goes to the loser side. Dan opens treble 20. Finds a second treble 20. Can he fill it up for a 9? He's just wired over. Still a huge 6 mark to introduce himself. Tim only finding 2. That might hurt real good. Dan might make that hurt real good. Trip 19. Trip 17. He'll stay. Oh, he opted for the 20. Went up, drills himself a treble 20. Pretty amazing darts. Tim looking 18s. Going doubles in cricket, quit it. Trip 17 to be huge. No dice. Tim with a treble to a single. Another big treble puts 68 points on the board. Tightens it up, but he's still got some work to be done to make it relevant. So Dan takes care of 17s, the 52-point lead. Tim needs a treble, finds one, makes it a 20-point game. Dan in control of 2 wedges. Treble 16, it's gone. Goes for the 15 next. Just inside in the small pie. And just saddle corners into the 10. So only the 1. So Tim with work to be done here. Needs some work here on the 20s. I think that was a bit of a frustration dart or two. Dan, treble 15. Double bull for the bull for all the marbles on this one and hits it. So that'll do it. Dan Burke taking down Tim Neal. And a 5th leg decider. Tim will hop over to the loser side. Dan will keep on keeping on. We have nothing happening on the board. So, yeah, I'm your boy Ryan George. We're here live all weekend long. The Wyndham West. Indianapolis, Indiana, off 465 by the airport. We're going to be here live. Summer Showdown 2022. We'll be here all weekend long. I'll be here every minute that I'm not playing myself. Maybe a few small breaks to eat real food. But other than that, I'll be here with you. It's going to be a fun weekend, ladies and gentlemen. We are so very excited to be here. If you would be so kind, this would be the perfect opportunity to give us a like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your wives, tell your husbands, tell your family. Do it all. Love to see numbers for these players go through the roof, not just for us. It's really not about us. I want to see the players. I want the exposure for North American darts, both soft and steel. Like we were talking to Sean earlier, the event in Madison Square Garden proved that North America needs darts of all types. So, I'm going to get Juan searching for a mission here, searching for a match. Send them on a mission. Dora the Explorer style. And we'll be right back just after this. And what's up, everybody? We are back real quick. I didn't realize we'd gotten started. And Steve came and grabbed me. I just went for a walk to stretch my legs for a minute. Told me I had a few minutes. Anywho, we're looking at Tim Neal and Cody Catrell. I thought it was Catrell. Apologize. As Tim hits double 10, James Wade style, lefty and all. They will now kick at the cricket. And I need to head down there and change the scoreboard, I guess. David was not short enough. Apparently, because I didn't get back here in time. But I also told, he was like, it'll be a minute. I'm like, oh, okay. So we're getting rolling here. Tim Neal, Cody Catrell. I really thought it was Catrell. I'm waiting for him to turn around the next time. Finds himself a single 19. Gonna need treble 19. Just inside. Almost would have thought he would have opted to close. But again, at this level, these guys are shots. Charlie Coon and his much better half are in Indianapolis as Tim goes treble, 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 single. Treble. Wow, not 3 trebles. 2 trebles and a single. Good to know, Charlie. Good to know, my friend. Glad y'all made it here safely. I do think that at a certain point here, we will be taking a short break where we will, we might shut the stream down for just a short bit. I don't know. That's going to be really up to Steve and Juan. But I know everybody was wanting to get some real food in our bellies before we go into what will be undoubtedly a long evening. So we might, I don't know. I can't testify to that because really it comes down to the people in charge. And guess who's not in charge? That'd be me. I'm just a guy who talks. As Tim Neal popping off and doing big things this leg. All right, Tim in the driver's seat. As it is Cody Catrell. He did misspell that. I knew I wasn't crazy. Sorry, guys. My phone's going crazy. There's a sound over here. Somebody's talking in the back of the booth. We're having a good old time. Sorry. Apologies for disappearing there for a second. It has been a long morning thus far. All right. So Cody coming up to the board. Sitting back 130. Needs to get caught up. Finds a single 16, which doesn't do him any good. Bull will help. Needs a double. Doesn't get it. So Tim. Double bull do. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Neal taking out Cody Catrell on a race to 2 on the loser side. I'm going to mute my mic and see what we got going on because I got to figure out where we're at and see what I can get done here for everybody. Give me just a second, guys. Thank you so much for being patient. Take this time to like, share, subscribe, send out a message, let everybody know. I know that we're going to be working. We got to be getting close to some finals. So give me just a second here, guys. We will work on things. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, we had to do a little running around, a little organizing, a little moving, a little shaking, a little grooving. But we're back, and we have got 2 matches warming up in the pit. We got Nick Lindbergh and Dan Burke. And then on the other side, we got Kenny Gibson and Brian Bishop. So we're going to do a little bounce back and forth as we get through this mid-afternoon part of the stretch. We're getting towards championships. Who's moving my cameras?
That you?
No, that was him stretching on the truss.
Who?
The big tall dude right there. In the background there, in the black shirt. He was using the truss like a stretch board. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, we're in the mid-afternoon. We're getting towards the winter side of things. We're getting towards some championship matches, and I think we're going to take a short break in the middle. I got to get some real food and some rest because nobody's delivering. And then I got to throw tonight because we got doubles cricket coming up at 6 o'clock tonight, and I got some other works I got to get done. So we are winner's side. Be a best of 5, race to 3, however you'd like to word it. 501 double in, double out cricket. It is split bowl in the 01. They will alternate. Loser starts, and the 5th game will be diddle up for choice. Ton. Alrighty, so we're having a bit of a camera issue here, but we are getting underway. Nick Lindbergh and Dan Burke. Dan went first. Got in. Nick is in and off and running with 80 scored. Dan finds himself a single 20. Treble 20 to follow. Just imagine that there's someone there throwing. As Nick finds treble 20, single 20. And another 20. Another treble 20 for the 140. Puts him down to 2A1, and Dan will be looking at 296. Gonna start treble 20. Yep. That is Brian Bishop. That is not Dan Burke. Sorry, folks. We're working on the camera angle here because it froze up on us. Our apologies. Nick, treble 20. We're having all kinds of fun here, ladies and gentlemen. Just don't get rid of the scoreboard in the bottom left-hand corner so I can keep talking. We are working on it. Apologies. Yeah. Dan Burke finds a single 20. So you're still on Brian's side.
I got board 2 right, but
Nick finds a single 20, follows with a treble. Needs another. Oh, treble 1 for 77. Makes that a little awkward, but the upside, the small caveat here is that Dan Burke is looking at 156. Not that he can't get rid of it. It's not the most straightforward move. Trip 20, trip 20. Well, I guess it is. Trip 20, double 18. Finds a treble 17, third dart. Scoring 86 and leaving him on 70. So Nick, 18 per tops. Well, that's the right No, that's the right camera. Jeremiah Millar, that Dan guy is everywhere. Yeah, he's everywhere with the personality to go with it. As Dan steps up and stabs 70 treble 10 double top. So leg one goes to Dan Burke. They'll kick it to Cricket. Nick will get going here. Kicking us off. Finds 4-piece. Sure, he would have loved to have made that a 7.
That's why I lost the camera.
Gotcha. Dan finds a pair of treble 19s. Goes for the big shot on the close. Does not quite get there. So Nick back to back. Goes huge 9 mark for Nick Lindbergh. We're working on it, Shelly. We know one of the cameras went goodbye. The feed on it stopped, so he's resetting it and trying to work it over right now. Dan's hair started to retreat to Jeremiah. That's amazing. Oh, man. All right, Nick stepping to the board. Gonna eyeball that 18. He saddle corners into the 4. Needs to trip it. Does not. Oh. Dan is up 1-0. You're good. You're trying to get the camera right. You're good, brother. Because it's still in that freeze frame. Treble 18. Just over to the 1. Drops the dart. Needs to reset. Reboot. And finds another treble for 72 on the visit. Tightens the game right back up. Of course, Nick says, hold on tight. Treble to a single. And then takes the 17 with him. Says, I'm taking it, put it in my bag, and going home. Now we just got to zoom in that camera, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, I have to zoom it in here in a minute. I don't want to do it while they're playing. People are watching.
No, that's good. At least we know who we're looking at. We're looking at who's actually throwing. We got the Galaxy on Galaxy violence on pit board 2. Lindbergh going to town, wants to take 16 away. Going to take all 3 to do it. And does. So that'll push Dan to the 15, so you make Custer's last stand on the 15. He is in a 2-wedge deficit. Treble to back up that first single. And finds another one. Huge 7 mark. Reapplies pressure, if not temporarily. 15. Single 20. Double bull for Nick Lindbergh. Perfect. Perfect. Dan Burke needing to find all the bulls he possibly can right here. Just a dot out. And he pulled it before it mattered. Lindbergh, one bowl to do it. Hits the double to win leg 2. That'll tie it up 1 leg apiece. We'll go back to 0-1, where we will do again another round of split bowl, double in, double out. They were teasing the guys last time. They were saying they were going to do split bowl, double in, double out on the 13-inch board, and they all looked at, who was it that said it? I don't know if it was Juan or Jason Borden that said, and they looked at them like they'd lost their literal minds. Clean double to get in on the 20. Needs a treble. Does not quite find one. Still in. Takes off with 65 first round on the visit. Nick's in with a double 20. Finds a treble 1 and a single 20. So he himself, 63, is off and running. Only 26 on the visit. The English breakfast. And Lindbergh finding treble 20. Finds himself a big 180. Jeremiah Leonard. Whoever starts at 0-1 should never lose at this level. I think a lot of people would disagree with you at the time to put my foot in my mouth. Well, you know, it happens. It happens to the best of us, and you being one of the best of us. So, you know, finds himself a $125. Tightens it back up, but still trailing. Nick needs a ton or better here, and he does a great job of kicking that off because he's going back-to-back 180s. Can he? Yes, he can. Back-to-back 180s for Nick Lindbergh. Going to leave him sitting on 78. There's Dan Burke. There's a treble 20, Bob. To a treble 17. Nice switch, leaving the 154. DJ Schultz, I'm telling Dan, you did this to him, Jeremiah. Oh, man. Treble 18 for double 12. Double 6. And Dan Burke looking at 154. Oh, treble 1. Just under the wire. Big switch again to a trip 17. Hits that well. That's 2 switches of trip 17. He's hit well. And big double 6 for Nick Lindbergh. So he will take a 2-1 lead over Dan Burke. And we are back into cricket. Mr. Dan Burke kicking us off. We were talking about that earlier, Jeremiah. We actually said that they should do, instead of doing loser goes first, we should do alternating start. And then play. On cricket, play the back-to-back, the staggering back and forth so that it truly is a true alternating format. As Nick finds himself a big 7 mark. Or big darts for Mr. Nick Lindbergh. I don't disagree with you, Jeremiah. Yeah, because if you and it's predominantly 0-1, but then everybody always does a third choice of cricket. The fifth game, the fifth leg or the third leg is always cricket. As Nick Lindbergh goes white horse, goes nuts and pops off a white horse. Insane. Big darts being had. Nick is not being nice to his teammate. Well, it's Galaxy on about Galaxy crime. It's got to happen eventually. At least it's not the first match of the day. Nick finds a single bull third dart, closes up the board. That autofocus makes me dizzy every time. So Dan Burke down to making a stand on bowls. Double's a good start. Just a dot out on the second. And flights down into 19. A little bit of frustration in that last dart. Nick finds one, needs another, and finds it. And that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Lindbergh taking out Dan Burke. But as you can see, nothing but love for the guys. Teammates, buddies, been thrown together. They've seen each other everywhere they go. So Nick Lindbergh will win through. It is. It's over. So we'll kick over here to board one where we've got we got Brian Bishop, and I do believe that's Kenny Gibson. Dan was sharing Butler. Dan wasn't nice to your teammate either, Maya. All right, you two, be nice to each other. All righty. But yes, this is Brian Bishop, and I do believe that's Kenny Gibson. I could be incorrect, but I'm pretty sure. Bishop's looking to close up the board. Needs a couple 15s to do it. One more will do. And Fat 15 does. Bowl on a second dart. A bowl on a third. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Unless you're giving Brian the opportunity to throw a hat trick to win. Oh, that third dart was just mean. With that double bowl, that makes that a lot tighter of a game, a lot more interesting. All of a sudden, I was right that it is Kenny Gibson. I was right. Every once in a while. Not often. Not often. Apparently, it's 1-0 Kenny Gibson. No. And it looks like with that must have been leg 3. Brian Bishop takes care of business and beats Kenny Gibson. So that'll do it for that match. Not that we were there for very long. So now we got to send Juan out there to find matches. Juanie Poo. And then bring me food. Ha 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 ha. Kidding. All right, everybody, take this opportunity to like, share, subscribe. We are live, Wyndham West, off 465. We're here by the airport, Indianapolis, Indiana. And the newly remodeled, at least mostly, Wyndham West. I'm your boy Ryan George of Cincy Event Streaming. We're going to be here all weekend off and on. I do not know if we're taking a break in the middle or not. They're kind of looking at me like they want me just to keep on keeping on. Meanwhile, I'm getting hangry. But we'll figure it out. We are in the tail end of the morning session, which was singles of all levels. And then tonight at 6 o'clock, we will start doubles cricket, in which yours truly is, in fact, throwing. It's one of the events I'm throwing this weekend, so I'm sure Juan and or Steve will be working to find some guest commentary to come through here and hang on and hang out. All the while, hopefully I can actually throw for a little while. Gregory, I have no doubt that if you were here, you would bring me food. I appreciate you, brother. I know you would. I will find a way. That's the fun thing about working and throwing these events is you just got to pick your moments and find your time to jump in and get a bite to eat. I've had some little tiddly bits of snack food, but snack food only carries you along for so far. If I have to give Dan and DJ... If you're talking about Dan and DJ, Dan who? Hold on. I got to find the bracket. Because we just watched Dan play. He lost to Nick. Was that the next match up in the bracket? I'm sure that Juan's working on moving something over here. Gotta give us a chance, Paul. We just got here, bud. That just happened 3 minutes ago or less. You bringing the DJ Dan over? All right, so it looks like we're gonna have the Eagle, Larry Butler, and Joel Shockey Light. Shockey. Sorry, guys, my phone is not working super fluidly here. And there's the man himself, Larry the Eagle Butler. I still think we should call him Larry Legend because the man is a legend. Like, purely, just pure honesty on that. So Shockey took out Hoyne. Shockey took out Tim Neal, so now it's Joel and Larry. And Brian and Dan. It's not going to be DJ and Dan. It's DJ and Nick. And they're over there playing. But we are going to have Larry and Joel. Winner of that will move on and will be guaranteed to be playing for 4th place. Right now we're playing for 5th, 6th. So I'm going to take a pause, mute myself for just a second while they get warmed up. We'll be back in just a minute, folks. All right, we're back. We're going to get started. You're going to have Larry Butler versus Joel Shockey. We are on the loser side, so this is a race to 2. 501 double in, double out, split bowl, and cricket, and then choice if the third leg is necessary. And Joel opens up double 16. Finds 57 on the visit. And the man, Larry the Eagle Butler, looking for double 20, finds the second dart. Just slips over into a 1 on the third for 41 on the visit. Big treble third dart for Joel. Puts 85 on the board. Makes a nice little push. Larry just a little bit low and just one touch high. Solid 60. As Joel Shockey lane, Shockey light goes ton 80. What a shot, big guy. Brad, double check you can hear me, bud. We were on mute when I saw your comment come through, but make sure you can hear me. I want to make sure. If we have sound issues, do let me know. Nice switch for Larry Butler, going treble 19 for 97. Big shot. And Joel's throwing some darts. Treble 4 is a little unfortunate, but the upside is that leaves him an even 100. I know he won the trip 18, but treble 4 leaves him on the even 100 with Larry set back 284. Looking for a treble. Trying to find a treble. He's on top of it. Thank you, Skip. Just wanted to double check, brother. Always want to make sure that I'm not talking to nobody because that'd get real sad real fast. Treble for double top. Oh, wires the black. And drops inside on the third with a little bit of a lunge, leaving him sitting on 20. So we're coming back for the James Wade double 10. Larry Butler sitting back on 245. Dart's down. Larry's throwing the dart well. Just a dot out. There's him a treble. Need another one. Just about has it. Puts him even ton. Puts him down to 145. Jesse, that is a question for upper management, sir. That'll be Juan or Steve. By all means, sir. You know I'll hang out with you anytime. Joel Shockey is double 10. No muss, no fuss. He will take a 1-0 lead over Larry Butler. And we will kick it to cricket. See if Larry can get himself straightened up just a little bit. He's on the wedge. He's just a dot. He's wired to a dot. Those are both just a dot out. Opts to throw the third one up there a little bit to ensure the 3. Or I like to jokingly say, guarantee the tree. Joel single to a treble, 5 mark on the 19 to get him started and get him out in front with an early point lead. Joel's throwing good darts. I met Joel, 2 years ago now? And his dart game since then, he was a good shot to begin with. I'm not saying he wasn't, but he is elevated. I'm very impressed. Truly mean that. Him and his dad both terrific guys, terrific shots. That whole family that I've met so far, all nice people. As Joel finds himself treble 19, follows it up with another single. Give me another 5-piece down there. Sure do. 133 to 60. 95 on the visit. So now Larry Butler coming back in here looking at 20s. And like life being brought back into Adam, Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Smells good back here now. Kevin Cheshire, ladies and gentlemen, just came to the rescue in the biggest and best way ever, and we'll discuss it in a few minutes. All right, Joel, what are we looking at, bub? You're down 50. Looking at 17s and does not get it done. So that might hurt. Larry looking to take away 17, even if it takes all three, because he's got a 2 wedge push. Goes up on there when he does not get it at 17 on the second dart. I can't focus. There's beautiful food here. Oh, it smells so good. Joel needs to start finding himself some treble 17s. There you go, Bubba. Find you another one. That a boy. Big 6 mark from Joel Shockey. Just like that, I feel like I have more energy just so I can smell food. That's so sad. So I bring Larry to the line. Single 20 follows. Big treble. Well placed. Stays there. Finds another one. Big 7 mark for Larry Butler. Big third dart for Joel Shockey. Finds himself a treble 17 after finding 2 into the 3s. Big treble 17 from Larry, and then a big treble 20 to bolster his lead just a wee bit more. Treble 16 follows it up. Give me a 9, bub. And he does. Tightens the game right back up. Does not give him a point lead, but, tightens it all the way back up. Makes it a 21-point game. Uh-oh. Larry, 2 treble 5s after only finding a single 16. This might be the window. Needed that to be a treble 16 in the worst way. Big trouble. All righty. Larry Butler sitting 420. Now 440. Needs some points here to get back in front. Take away. Oh, switches to the 18. Okay, so that shows you both experience and this knowledge and just consistency that he could be willing to give up the big treble and go to a secondary to ensure the points. That's amazing. And he executed it so well. As Larry goes trip 15, single 16, single 16 to collectively shut the board down minus bowls. And that board, that's the third or fourth time we've seen a misread. It's better than it was yesterday. They worked on it a little bit, I was told, this morning. I don't know if they need to clean it out or connect it better. I don't know a whole lot about boards, but working a little better today. But those fire boards are notorious. Joel to double bowl. Another double bowl. You gotta stay. You have to stay. Wow. Oh, and the ever honorable thing being done. Pointing out that it was not read as a double bowl. Or it read as a double bowl, but it was not a double bowl. Well played by Joel Shockey, because, another person might have tried to take advantage of that, but he did the honorable and right thing. Larry Butler, of course, steps up, throws a double and a single. Makes it 1 apiece. And we'll move into leg 3, where they will diddle. It's a choice in who goes first. Looks like Larry's taking care of the diddle. He will opt to go first. We will play cricket. All righty here. So then we got Larry out in control. Larry Butler looking to shut down 17s and continue the march around the board. Covers it up so he opts to go down, then goes double. What a dart. What a deadly dart from Larry Legend. The Eagle doing Eagle things. Shockey light. Needs a treble 16 like he needs air. Only finds 2. You can see a little bit of shake of frustration because he knows he's been dealing it out. He's been dealing it out all day long. So, I know it's cliche to say it, but, Joel should be held high. Larry just dealing out doubles right now. He's punching out doubles like crazy. What did I miss?
I said if he wasn't an Office fan, he'd be all right.
All right, so we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Sorry, guys. We had to say goodbye and handle something real quick. And I totally agree with you, with Keith. There shouldn't be no doubles in cricket, but I would never in a million years dare tell Larry Butler that there's no such thing as doubles in cricket. Because to say that there's no doubles in cricket to that man who's got more accolades and winnings than I will ever have in my entire life is just entirely too blasphemous, even for my liking. Public service announcement. And Larry Butler finds double bull on dart 1, and that does. Larry Butler takes out Joel Shockey Light. Larry will keep on keeping on. Joel's day has unfortunately come to an end, but Joel threw great darts. All right, guys. I'm take a deep breath. I'm going to mute this for a second, and I've been blessed from the heavens above from Mr. Kevin Cheshire with a little bit of food for my belly. So I'm going to say get in my belly. I'm going to pause, and I'm going to have Juan work on bringing me a match where I think DJ and Nick are coming this way right now. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Kill it all. Yeah. Tasty. Here's some salt and pepper. Well, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Kill it. Go ahead. I got my bites. I'm good. I feel much better about it. Do we have more Mountain Dews back there? Sorry, guys. I'm on. As Nick Lindbergh finds a treble 20 to single 20, finds another single 20 for low ton. DJ Sayre going to step up behind him. Failed to get in the first round. Very, very unlike DJ Sayre, ladies and gentlemen. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Come on, DJ. Get in, bud. Come on, DJ. Get in, bud. That board's jumping. You're scaring the crap out of it. Double 19. Unorthodox, but it's 38, and you're in, and you'll take it. Nick Lindbergh, treble 1 to treble 1 after a treble 20, so 66. And DJ just a dot above. Probably going to switch. Just a dot above. Probably going to switch again. And just a dot under. So TJ, darn good darts, just a dot. You know, it's that stereotypical ... And Nick starting to find his stride. Big 140. Sets up the 135. Kevin Cheshire, if you can hear this, I love you. That was the lifeblood, bro. I needed that. Thank you so much. As DJ Sayre goes treble 20, single 20 for 140. Treble 20, 15 for tops. Attaboy. Nicely set up. DJ Sayre sitting back on 266. Needs to find himself some hit. Some popping. Here we go. Come on, big guy. I know how good a darter you are. I've watched you destroy dartboards. Needs another one of those. All right. Leaves the big fish. The likelihood of us seeing that, I'm going to say slim, but I'd love to see a big fish split bowl double like that. As Nick Lindbergh takes it double 20, first dart out of his hand, and we'll take a 1-0 lead on the winner's side. We are playing for the king seat in level 1. King seat level 1, DJ Sayre, Nick Lindbergh. DJ, part of the Bull Shooter production crew that does commentary at all our Bull Shooters. Just getting the announcement this last Bull Shooter championship in Chicago that next year or in the year to come, they will be on ESPN2. So a huge announcement there for them and that franchise. Wish them nothing but the best of luck and tackling that. And, you know, if you ever have the need anything, holler at your boy. Not that I'm ESPN material. That's still Mr. Sean Green. But, you know, the boy's got a dream, right? As Lindbergh comes in with a big 7 mark of his own, the guys are off and firing on all cylinders. Treble 5. Big treble 18 from DJ Sayre. He likes that switch off to give himself a 2-wedge shift, which is a bold strategy, but if he can execute it, this makes it fantastic. Nick finding trebles everywhere. Goes back to the 19, so another big 7 mark from Nick. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we are here live Summer Showdown 2022, brought to you by Cincy Event Streaming, Pioneer Vending, and Shaper Amusement and Entertainment. I'm your boy Ryan George. I'll be here all weekend long. If I am not throwing myself, as DJ Sayre finds a pair of treble 18s. Go shut down. Big 9 mark for DJ Sayre. And I'd like to thank our first go-round of sponsors for an event for us, Next Gen Darts. If you need any darts or dart supplies, please do go check out Jeremiah Millar and Brandon Kessler's venture at nextgendarts.com. They've got an entire lineup of darts from different players, different shapes, sizes, and colors, as well as other dart pieces, parts, and accessories for everything you're going to need. Check out nextgendarts.com. Our other sponsor for the weekend is X1 Elite Apparel, the one-stop shop for all your darting, disc golf, darts, bowling, baseball, basketball. Doesn't matter. You need sporting apparel and equipment. Talk to your boy over there at X1 Elite and Brandon Kessler. X1Elite.com. These boys are just duking it out. It's like just two big heavyweight boxers just going after it. Treble 18 for DJ Sayre. Insanity, man. You can see the slowdown, the intention, the drawback, so methodical. Both of them. They're just... It's a pleasure to watch guys that are this talented throw darts. That's what I really just have to say is when you get the opportunity to sit here and watch through a lens of perfection where there's nobody bothering me and I get to just talk about it. It's an amazing thing. As Nick went treble, stretched out for the 18, only caught the treble 1. So he was sitting with a slight point lead, but no marks in that 18. This could leave treble to move. This could leave DJ the opportunity. He knows he dropped it just a smidge. You can read DJ by his reaction, his expression. 15s? No, he stayed up and got a single out of it. Wondered if he was going to stretch down for that 2-point push or 2-wedge push again. All right, Nick Lindbergh looking at treble 16. Needs another. Big 7 mark. And it just says something. When you're as good as these guys are, the 7 mark doesn't impress. He shook his head after a 7 mark. I'm sitting here. I'm trying not to cheer for joy at a 7 mark. And he's like shaking his head. As DJ goes treble 18, he's going to look 16 now. No, he stays. It's interesting. Flight's over, finds 5 of them, though, so that's 90 points. So that's a 31-point lead. Nick Lindbergh, single to a single. Needs a treble, finds it, big 5 mark. Puts him back in the control of the lead, if not for long. DJ just relentless on those 18s, man. Just absolutely cutthroat as he finds a huge 9 mark. Big 9 mark for DJ Sayre on the 18s. Guaranteeing he's going to do everything he can to make a push on Nick. Nick only finds a 4. Big treble 16 to shut it down. He's going to kick over, move over. Look at that 15 now. Stabs and takes a double bowl for good measure. Gets the single. So huge 7 mark for DJ Sayre's Nick Lindbergh. Bowl to a bowl. These guys just throw bowls like it's stuck in there and didn't give him the bowl. Another misread. Nick's like, not going to matter. You never know, buddy. You never know. All right, so we are one apiece. We're going to go back to 0-1. Lindbergh again, second dart on double. Finds a treble on the third to give an even ton. DJ double in. Stay 19, DJ. You're famous for that, man. Yes, the DJ Sayre intro. Double 16 to trip 19 to trip 19. Just misses it. But I made the comment last year, Summer Showdown last year. Watch DJ double 16 to trip 19 100 times over the course of the weekend. You know what I mean? And the guy's it's just automatic. He's just there. Like, I'm jealous of that thought process. And there's Nick finding himself an even ton. So DJ looking at 253, trailing just ever so slightly. Evens it out, ideally. Sorry, Sean Green, I had to. Finds a big treble 20. That's going to leave the big fish. So technically the first to and out. Even if it is the big. Nick Lindbergh. Treble 20. Just underneath. He's going to switch. He stays. Gets a ton. Even 100 to leave him at 101. So DJ Sayre. The question's been asked. 170. Can you do it? He's got the skill to do it. There's the first. Oh, all over it. 98 score, at least 72. Nick Lindbergh looking at 101. Trip 14 for double top, and Nick Lindbergh hits it. Way to execute 101. Nick Lindbergh will go up 2-1. DJ finds himself a huge 5 mark to get started. And Nick to answer with a huge 7 mark. Wow. Guys are just dealing body blows here. Nick finds himself 3 pass singles for 57 points, but leaves himself trailing ever so slightly. Treble 20, treble 18. There's that shift he likes so much. Just under the wire for a single 19, big 7 mark from DJ Sayre, but all that pressure. He extends the lead, but then all that pressure that he applies by taking a second wedge. It's just monsters, man. Trip 19, single 19, trip 19, big 7 mark. Bolsters is like takes the lead back and bolsters it some, but he is still down 2 wedges. Gives DJ some flexibility. He could trip and move. Yep, 19. 17. Oh, he goes back up and hits a big... It's an 8 mark, but it should be a 9, but it's an 8. But huge darts from Mr. DJ Sayre. And Nick, a little bit of frustration. Fires 3, only hits 2. 2 singles in 17. DJ immediately takes it away. He's going to go next door. His 15s, the transition to the 16. And just White Horse gallops his way to just a beautiful specimen in DJ Sayre. Unbelievable darts. Just a joy watching these guys throws. Nick bowls in, bowls another. One more, Nick. Finds a third for the Hattie. Shelly Hudson has landed in Indy. Everybody brace yourselves. The Snortle Chortle is here. That's a new Pokemon if you weren't aware. Oh, yeah. DJ only finding 2. Absolutely, William. Absolutely, man. Anytime you can watch 2 guys like this throw, like, get out the notebook, get out the textbook when Nick goes double-double. And just pay attention because these guys are giving a master class right now. Between them, Larry Butler, Dan Burke, Carey, Ben Belts, Kessler, those guys. I mean, Shane Cade. And that'll do on leg number 4. So we are now knotted up at 2 apiece. If anybody told you didn't think you were going to go the distance, you were crazy as Lindbergh looks to be a dot inside of the bowl. Sayre looking to do better than that. He just got to get over the flight. Looks like a tie to me. The facial expression says it all. And the casual dart flip. And now he's a dot out of the bowl. Looks like he throws a relatively smooth barrel. Gonna be able to hold on to that bad boy. Oh, and Nick is a dot out, so they technically tied again. Oh, man. So, third dart. Got any darts left? And he puts 3 dots in or 2 out of the black. The goal should just be to put it in the black, big dog. Put it in the black and get out there and go get it. And he does. Holy cow. Puts it in the black by 2 dots. Takes all 3 darts from both fellas to get the job done, but here we are. William says still being productive at work. Your idea of productivity, sir, is something that I will admire. I will never forget your level of productivity today. So, wait, what? I can't believe it, but if it's been choice all day long, I don't know why it would change now. And Lindbergh has chosen to go 0-1. I'm intrigued to find out. That's a bold strategy, Cotton. We'll have to see if this plays out. Well, he technically gets to go first. That's some stones. That's cojones right there. As long as Nick can get in and get running. There's double 20s off into the races. Switches down, gets a single 19. Keith Atkinson. Shot a 4-leg and a 2-2 leg. Oh, bro, yeah. These guys will make you feel like they do it. It's a double-edged sword. Oh, Deej. There you go. It's a double-edged sword with these guys because these guys show you what you can do or where you could aspire to be, but at the same time, it also makes you be like, I've got such a long way to go. But then again, you can be like, I want to be that good. You know what I mean? It's just that mixed feeling. As Nick goes up and finds himself a big 140, and going 0-1 might have been just the order. Just what the doctor ordered. And yeah, that's true. DJ shot above a 6 in both cricket legs, and the only legs Nick has won has been 0-1. But that can always change. And the thing is right now, don't get me wrong, it's working in Nick's favor. But at the same time, cricket you can stay competitive a little longer because you got to fight through all the wedges. In 0-1, if you miss a couple times, or if you have a low set a couple times, then all of a sudden your back's broke. As DJ finds a treble to a single, needs another treble in the worst way. Finds it, big 140. So here we are. DJ's got the throw, and with that decent round, it's taking the lead back. I'm not saying he's going to hold on to it for very long, but here comes Nick. Switch. He stays and goes 180. Holy cow. Believe 6-7, which makes life interesting. As DJ treble 20. Single 20. Needs another treble. Swaps up, goes triple 19 for the 137 to leave it on 86. Treble 17 for double 8. And the match, and Nick Lindbergh beats DJ Sayre to claim the king seat match. Nick will move to the losers bracket where he will, or sorry, not Nick. DJ will move to the losers bracket where he will hope to make a rampage back through and come see Nick again while Nick sits atop his throne. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take just a quick pause here. I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to get rid of some things here, pay some bills. We'll be right back in just a second. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get rocking and rolling. We got Brian Bishop taking on Larry the Eagle Butler. I'm your boy Ryan George. It's time to like, share, subscribe. We're working our way back to whoever's going to try to chase down Nick Lindbergh in the King seat, Division 1. Who's it going to be? Larry's in, 59 scored, finding a double 20 to a single 19, second, third dart. Brian doubles second dart, using the first as a beautiful marker. Tries to stay put, hits a treble 20 for an even ton. Larry Butler looking to go to work. Throwing his signature barrel and L-style flights, finding himself 140 scored on the round. Larry Butler just showing everybody what consistency, hard work, and determination looks like. Brian finds himself a pair of treble fives with a 20 to get 50 the hard way. Not exactly what you want to do when you're playing a man of Larry's caliber. As he goes treble 5 to treble 20 and backs it up with a 135. He's hitting heavy. He's out in front. We're on the loser side, so this is a race to 2 or a best of 3, however you would like to say it. Brian needs a treble and finds it. Still trailing 100, but needed that treble in the worst way. There he finds a 142, trying to take the shot at the double bowl. Even 25. It's just so amazing to watch him go to work. Brian finds himself into a single 1. No, not a 5, Brian. You got to split the difference, bud. Does not, for only 11 on the visit. Larry taking care of business. So now we will kick it to cricket. And a huge 7 mark to open up for Brian Bishop. Getting things done. Here comes Larry. Treble to a treble. Just saddle corner single 7, make a 6. An amazing opening for him as well. Single would have made it a 4-point game. Brian getting 3 fat singles out of it, finding the wires above and below the treble. Brings Larry to the plate. Treble 3 to single 19. Opts to go up. Wow. And force the issue down 50 points, or almost 50 points. So now, he's going to make Brian choose, find a new bed or shut me down. Well, he found a new bed. And he shuts you down. And just about grabbed another bed. Well played, Brian Bishop. Answering the call when challenged.
I missed the must have missed the first game. It's cricket.
Larry finds a treble 17 in that mix. Brian finding a single 18. Might as well stay and commit for the single close. Of course, that's when you trip it to make sure it stays closed. Good darts from Brian Bishop, pushing Larry to respond. Larry's doing great. Big darts being thrown by both these guys. And then he just did it again. Single 16 to a triple 16 to a double 18 to force the issue again. Down about 40 points this time. Brian will not be able to take the shot, but does 5 mark the 15s to extend his lead. But he didn't get the opportunity to take the 16s away from Larry this time. So now he sits back and waits as Larry goes treble 16, treble 15. Larry is just going for it. Big 9 mark gives him a 20-point lead. And that right there is how someone who's been doing it as well as he's been doing it for as long as he's been doing it flips a board on you in a matter of 30 to 60 seconds. Like, it's just flips the board. Finds a double bowl third dart, but it might just be a little too late. Because there's a single. Oh, flights into a 16. Opts to go treble 16 to extend the lead and guarantee the leg. That's just gnarly, man. He's so casual, so calm, so quiet, and so incredibly good. Brian's great too, but it's just these guys are on another level, and I wish I could tell. It just makes me wish I could do it. That's what it is. It's pure jealousy, folks. Pure, insane jealousy. As Brian finds a bowl to close shop. Larry needs 2 to end it. And that'll do it. Larry Butler is taking out Brian Bishop in an absolute exhibition of darts. Brian's day has unfortunately come to an end, and then Larry will continue on his march to try to get back to Nick in the king seat. See if you can't have a little Galaxy on Galaxy crime wrapping back around. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pause for just a hot second. I'm going to mute my mic. We're going to see what matches we got coming up next. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop over. No, nobody playing anywhere. Okay, so yep, I'm going to mute myself for a split second, see what I can find out. Here we go. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, everybody. Had some looking for some matches here. Everything's finishing up. We're going to come back. We're going to drop the stream and come back about 6 o'clock when doubles cricket starts. Doubles cricket. I think there's 5. There's 5 levels. So we'll be back about 6 o'clock. See you in a bit.